we're doing our last second checks. Yeah, I can do it.
All right, everyone, can you guys hear us?
Testing. All right. Yeah, we can.
Take it off the
Yeah. All right. Testing. This is a microphone test. Hey, how's everyone doing? All right. I wonder.
Is that better?
Yeah. Is this good?
Can you guys hear us? Can you hear us? All right. I use my instant voice. I'm sorry. But make sure you guys can hear us.
All right. Cool. And we are live. Hey, welcome to Fun Hackathon Weekend, everybody. My name is Kevin, but you can call me Turbo. And this is my first time hosting a hackathon this big at the Hacker Dojo. So we're just kind of winging it, but I think it'll be a lot of fun. And we should have a really amazing weekend. So first I'm going to tell you a little bit about the dojo. It's a nonprofit hacker space / makerspace whose mission is to create an inclusive and accessible community for tech enthusiasts to learn, play, and build together. But yeah, and their motto is be excellent to each other, so keep that in mind. But definitely want to thank you all for coming. I'm so excited that people showed up. Because this was just like an idea that I had for something that I wished other people would host more often. And so I decided I would host one. So be the change that you want to be, or something, or whatever. So the theme for the hackathon is going to be make the world a better place. And so hopefully your projects will do that to some degree. But we're also here to learn new skills and make friends and have fun. So keep that in mind. And then a little bit about myself. I'm a full stack web engineer. I'll be around the whole weekend if you have any questions about the event, or if you have any questions for your project, like maybe you want help building something, I can help you build it. But here are some of the things that I love. And then I also host the Silicon Valley Computer Programming Club, which is a meetup that happens here at the Hacker Dojo once a month. It happens on the third Saturday of every month in that classroom over there. And we just talk about computer programming, and it's really fun. People bring their own questions or topics that they want to talk about. Yeah, let's see. I also want to introduce my two co-hosts. So I'm going to bring them up on the stage one at a time.
Hi, this is Saloni, and I am a co-host. As Kevin said, I'm a tech speaker and an open source contributor, and also I work as a software engineer, like I guess all of us. And I love doing hula hoop and exploring Bay Area, and I recently moved here from Berlin, Germany, so I love subconsciously comparing everything to Berlin. And also I like hiking and talking about tech stuff, and I know you're not reading this. This is my LinkedIn if anyone wants to connect. And yeah, happy to see you all here. I hope this is going to be a productive weekend for you guys. And now I'll bring the next co-host, Ash.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ash. I'm a software engineer at Microsoft. Currently building a site called Grape.codes, which is an online IDE. So if anyone wants to check that out. I like working out, playing soccer. I'm from Canada, actually, and recently just moved to the Bay last July. And yeah, way better than Canada. But yeah, nice to meet you all. If you guys have any questions about like literally anything, just let me know, and I'd be glad to help. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely check out his website, www.grape.codes. It's a website that Ash is building where you can type and run code in the browser and also record videos of yourself writing code and talking about the code and stuff like that. So if you haven't already registered and signed in and get a name tag, I'm not entirely sure how that's working because I didn't register, but hopefully you guys all registered or signed in or something. We have at the front desk, we have a Hacker Dojo sign-in kiosk iPad type thing. I don't think we're going to use that. Tiana's shaking her head no, like we're not going to use that for this event. But for other events, you can use that. How to help out the hackathon? I'm notoriously disorganized and unprepared, so I need your help. You can help us keep the space clean and well taken care of. You can tell your friends about this event. One of the questions I get asked a lot is, do I have to stay for the whole weekend or attend the whole weekend? No, I don't care. You can just show up whenever. It's mostly for you guys to, it's a very casual hackathon. It's for you guys to have fun and learn stuff. So if you have friends that can only show up tomorrow, then you can still invite them. We don't have a sponsor yet for this hackathon. If you would like to sponsor this hackathon, now's the time to do it, and we'll promote your product or whatever. But we're going to have pizza and other food throughout the weekend, so if you can donate like $25 to $30 to help us cover the cost of feeding you for the entire weekend, that'd be great. Or even if you just want to donate a few dollars, that's fine. And yeah, definitely be excellent to each other. Try to treat each other really well. Don't say or do anything that the other person feels unwelcome. Here's how you can help the dojo. Well, the dojo needs to raise more money. They have some money, but it's not a lot. It's not nearly as much as you'd think. And they rent this building and stuff like that. So if you could help the dojo raise money, that would be great. And it would make life less stressful for Eric, who's our current executive director of the dojo. But there's other ways you can help out the dojo, which is you can attend events or host events or plan events or help out events. There's, ideally these events should align with our mission of education and tech and entrepreneurship and stuff. But definitely check out the meetup calendar for cool events, and hopefully you all will host your own events here. You could be me someday. I was once you visiting the Hacker Dojo and not hosting events, and look at me now, I'm hosting events. So we have a guest Wi-Fi network. The idea is hackathon, and the password is future-proof in all caps. We'll write that down on a dry erase board somewhere, and we'll put it in the, we also have a Discord. So the Hacker Dojo has an official Hacker Dojo Discord, and inside that Discord is a new channel called Hackathon. So you can use that to discuss amongst ourselves. We came up with this rubric that on Sunday the projects are going to be judged on, and then we're going to announce a winner and give out some small prizes. And so the theme is make the world a better place. So you get 20 points for aligning with the theme. We're going to add all this rubric to the website. So we've got the meetup page. We've got a page on devpost.com, and that's what you're going to use to submit like your whatever project you came up with. Ideally, I'd like for you guys to submit videos of your project, like video demos, because I think that'd be really cool. So if you, so I'm strongly encouraging everybody to submit a video demo. That way, when we demo projects on Sunday, it's not like a complete mess that takes like 10 hours. But yeah, the first 20 points are aligning with the theme of making the world a better place. The next 20 points are innovation, creativity, and wow factor. Technical implementation. And then impact and scalability. And finally, we have presentation and communication. And we're going to have like 6 judges, I think, on Sunday. Oh, so this is just like a fun little game. This is called Turbo's Typing Challenge. And there's this website, typeracer.com, where you can see who can type a paragraph the fastest. It like gives you a paragraph. So if you beat me tomorrow, if you're the first person to beat me at this game tomorrow morning, then I'll let you choose one of the prizes and you'll get a special prize. But I'm going to be pretty tough to beat because I can consistently get above 110 words per minute on this, according to typeracer.com. And there'll be other fun things to do throughout the weekend also. Like tomorrow night, there's going to be hack comedy happening at the Hacker Dojo. So you have to pay some money. I think it's like $20 or something. But it's a really amazing event. It takes place in the classroom over there, and it lasts like an hour or so. But it's 5 comedians doing a 10-minute set each. And then they have somebody typing into Midjourney, generating images while the comedian is doing their set, so that at the end of the set, we all get to see these funny, cool images that Midjourney generated based on what the comedian was saying and what the note taker was typing into Midjourney. And it's really fun. It's way cooler than I made it sound. But that's free for Hacker Dojo members. But if you're not a Hacker Dojo member, I think you have to pay like $20 to attend Hack Comedy. But that's tomorrow night. There'll also be an event here tomorrow afternoon by Marco, who's like our expert on computer security. So he's doing an event here. So I don't know, I'm going to skip this slide. I don't think you guys need time to brainstorm. But we also have lightning talks scheduled for tonight. And I'm not sure how we're going to do both lightning talks and a hackathon at the same time. But what I've come up with is I've written lightning talks and hackathon pitches on the whiteboard. And so if you want to give a 4-minute lightning talk about whatever topic you want to talk about that you think people would be interested in, you can put your name under lightning talks. Or if you want to come up here and pitch your idea to try to attract teammates, you can put your name on the dry erase board. Just don't trip over the camera cord on your way up. Let's see, Solani's going to make a quiz. And she maybe, will that be tomorrow, let's say? Okay. So she'll have an online quiz. Do you have any fun games for us, Ash? It's okay. It's okay if you don't. Okay. Is that pretty much it? I don't know what's going. Yeah. Okay. That's the end. So, yeah, you guys have to form teams. You can have as many people as you want in a team, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Does anyone have any questions? What's that? Lightning Talk starts at 7? Okay, Lightning Talks is going to start at 7 here at the front stage. So we have this room. We also, during Lightning Talks, they're going to want us to be quiet while people are giving talks. But we also have the classroom available to us tonight. And there's bathrooms in the back. They're kind of like camouflaged and hard to find if you don't know exactly where to look. I think that's pretty much it. I can't think of anything else. I'm sure I'll think of like a million things as soon as I put the microphone down of things I wish I had said. But yeah, hopefully we have an amazing hackathon. Hopefully we have the best weekend ever. So yeah. Yeah, there'll be pizza here a little bit later. I think Tiana found somebody to go pick up the pizza for us, hopefully. Yes, she's nodding yes. All right, that's all I have. So yeah, feel free to talk amongst yourselves, or if you want to pitch ideas now, you can come up here now and start pitching ideas. Oh, wait 20 minutes. And we'll start pitching ideas at... Yeah, let's get some names on the board, and then at 7, we'll do pitching ideas and lightning talks, and we'll see how that goes. But you can also try to use the Discord to find teammates and stuff like that. So yeah. Wow.
He tried. He didn't protect it well enough.
I guess we can make it clear that people have to come up on stage and share their ideas now, and then 7 o'clock.
Okay. So the idea is, yeah, you're going to come up to the whiteboard and write down your name and ideas for pitches, and also write down your ideas and name for lightning talks. So now's the time to start signing up for lightning talks and pitches, and then at 7 we'll start going through them.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Yeah, I saw last song for this one.
Not necessarily. Why? Sure. It might go to sleep though. You have to. I have an app that prevents it from going to sleep.
Oh, there they are. I was looking for this.
All right, testing. We still, you can sign up. We're going to go in like 5 minutes at 7 o'clock. We're going to go through the people that signed up. But we still need more people to sign up. So if you have an idea you want to pitch for the hackathon, you can sign up and we go through the pitches first. And then if you have a lightning talk that you want to share with the group, you can sign up for that too. But don't be afraid to pitch your idea or give a lightning talk. Also, all of the lightning talks will be recorded in live stream. Hey everyone, I want to encourage you to sign up to pitch your hackathon idea for projects and also sign up for more lightning talks. And don't be shy. We're like a really supportive audience. So even if you're what's up? Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, I'm going to ask you all a question, and the question is going to be, raise your hand if you have an idea for the hackathon. So, out of curiosity, who here has ideas for the hackathon? So, let's raise your hand. I think we've got a good mix of like people with ideas versus people who just want to join somebody else's ideas. Okay, that's really good. And if we don't have enough ideas, I'll pitch ideas to you.
That is so cool. Silver this before.
I actually didn't know about this until like
So they, is there a place they have to like snag? Was it? Do they have to like snag a certain place for the light to show up, or like?
No, I pretty much have an angle to the end of the team.
Okay. So they pretty much.
Yeah. I got one screwed up now.
Oh, gotcha.
No, it is a little lopsided.
It should be okay.
Yeah, once we can get this back up and running, they said they're going to replace this. This is the primer. This is my personal laptop. Last minute, they're still plugging it in. I went out this time.
Yeah, I just wanted a beer for the whole weekend.
So we're live streaming.
Yeah, right. I think we're just waiting for the
All right, we are ready. So at this time, I'd like to invite people up to pitch their ideas for the hackathon, and we're going to go through all the hackathon pitches, and then we're going to do some lightning talks because we had some people sign up for lightning talks. The other thing I want to remind you is that we've got this camera set up here so that we are live streaming to YouTube right now. So be careful about what you say and do because the whole world is watching on YouTube. But yeah, so hopefully we'll have some good pitches. There'll be you'll get like up to 3 minutes to talk about your idea for the hackathon before we yank you off the stage and give someone else a chance. And for lightning talks, we'll give you 5 minutes. So who wants to pitch their idea first? Otherwise, we can see who's number one on the list. I can't really see.
Jason.
Jason.
Yeah, you can get a microphone.
So Jason, your idea is WebRTC video website.
Yeah, do we have, yeah, oh, Jason's in the other room. Should we go around? Otherwise, we can start with number 2, pothole tracker.
Stay on the stage.
Yeah. See, or how about this? If you signed up to give a hackathon pitch, start coming down here so that we can be ready for you. And we don't really have to go in the order that they're written down. If you wanna, does one of you want to go first since you're here already? Okay. You want to plug your laptop into here?
Okay, got it. Thank you. Okay. Hi, my name's Tim. This is Patrick and Edward. So we were thinking about doing something tracking potholes. I'm sure. Oh no, it's okay. Thank you. I'm sure you guys have run into issues with potholes before. So we're thinking maybe we could make something where people could track potholes and where they are. A user could maybe take a picture of the pothole, describe how deep it was, and then people could check it out. And every 2 weeks, ask people maybe, or every month, ask people again, hey, is this pothole still here? People can vote if it's still there, or maybe if the creator says it's not there, it immediately goes away. Should be able to place it on a map as well. What other ideas do we have? That's pretty much where we're at. We're just going first, so we don't have too many ideas yet. If you guys have ideas and want to help us out, we'd love to have you too.
Okay. Next we have Jason.
Yeah.
For WebRTC video website.
Thanks, everyone. My idea that I want to create for the hackathon would be the WebRTC video website. I'm the founder of a company called TV Feeder, which is a video platform for all your streaming services, video games, apps, on phones, computers, and TVs. And the way I've been trying to create this WebRTC system, which, if you don't know, WebRTC is a way to do a peer-to-peer connection between webcams and the video, like video chat, like similar to like Zoom or FaceTime. But it's all open source and it's lowest latency. So I think it's really easy to implement. I just haven't had time to do it. And there's a few technical details on the backside of like automatically creating that connection. Because right now how it works is you have to basically send somebody the message, then they have to accept the message, and then they send you a message, and then you have to accept it, and now the connection's created. But I think there's a way to do it where like the connection can be created automatically. Somebody suggested I could use a Kafka event. Anybody knows about Kafka events? I don't. So basically that's what I want to do is create like a video chatting app. I think it's pretty simple. If anybody knows about WebRTC, possibly Kafka, possibly you could do it with polling. But yeah, that's my pitch is because I'm trying to create a lot more videos, and so I just want help to create this WebRTC. It's just a way to like have my initial product start to work, so I can actually get something out there. Like I said, WebRTC is open source, so that's what I want to create. I got like a minute left. Is there any questions?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah, my startup is called TV Feeder, and it hasn't launched yet, but I'm looking for co-founders for my startup, TV Feeder. So, yeah. Thanks.
This is not announcement for everyone that does not have an idea and wants to contribute to other ideas. You can maybe start writing people's names or the idea names, so it's easy for you to find people afterwards. Okay, next we have Bill for chat.
Okay, that's me.
Okay.
Hi, my name is James McGinn. I'm a member here at Hacker Dojo. And this is an idea I came up with yesterday. So, and the name of the idea is Eager Bill. And Eager Bill is just this really persistent AI that once you get it on your smartphone, he wants to go into all your contacts and he wants to help you clean them up. Okay? He wants to go in there and this is the way he's going to do it. He's going to get your contacts, and he's going to create emails, and he's going to set the emails up for you to send if you want. Oh, I see. You're going to give him permission to get into your email, and he's going to get in there. He's going to send emails on your behalf, asking for the permission, and then you get to look at it and go, wait a minute, I know that, and fill it in if you want, or hit send, and it'll go out to that person, and you'll ask them, hey, what's your birthday, or whatever the case may be, you know. And Bill is just this really eager guy. That's all he does, though. He's just very persistent about going after contacts. And he's so persistent that after he's done, you probably don't want him on your phone anymore, because he's just like just a little bit too eager. He's just too much persistent and all that. In which case, I think he'd be someone who we could, he might be someone who would introduce a next AI of some kind. But in the meantime, you've got your contacts set up, and you're a little bit better situated to get involved with any AI after that. So again, that's Eager Bill. And okay, my name is James McGinn. Thank you.
All right, okay. One of you go. Okay, hello everyone. So my name is Jairo. I am in a team with Phil, with Sarah, and Karen. And originally, thank you very much, we had the idea of a chat LLM browser extension. That's what you can see in the that's what you can see in the board. But actually, we have three ideas. We've been brainstorming. So I will ask you for your help. I will tell you what the idea is about, and if you could raise your hand if you like it, I will write down so we can have a sense. So the first one is like a chat LLM browser extension. So you can have it in your BART or Open GPT window, like floating in your browser. So you could just like type any question, and you can keep doing whatever you're doing without context switching. So the idea is that it can be like a floating button that you can open and expand, or it can be like a sidebar, so you choose whatever you want. Okay, can you raise your hand if you like the idea? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's cool. So the next idea is micro volunteering or hours bank. So this idea is more in line with the theme. Basically, we want to encourage people to volunteer more in your communities. So basically, anyone can post any volunteer opportunity, and you can basically volunteer for those opportunities. And you can win like karma points, where basically you say, for example, if you need to clean the trash, if you collect 100 pieces, you just log how many pieces you collected, and you like gamify the system. Or in like a horse bank, which basically if you spend 3 hours, then it gets added to your hours bank, and then you can use those hours to ask for help. So if I am like a computer technician, I can help you fix your computer for like, I don't know, 2 hours. And then I can ask the community with those 2 hours, like, I don't know, help with my garden or help with furniture or whatever. So it's like everyone collaborates without money, just with hours. Yeah, can you raise your hand if you like the idea? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, like 20 people. That's amazing. And there is the third idea. I only have 30 seconds. I will go fast. So imagine you go to the supermarket and there is a product, for example, a laptop. And you have the barcode, and you have your app, this scanner app, and it will tell you the ecological information. For example, if the materials are ecological, like well-sourced, or if you have food, you can see if the ingredients are cancerogenic or not, or if they are healthy or not. Or you like beer, you can do that and it tells you the calories, because right now it doesn't. You don't see that, right? Or wine, or. So, how many people like the idea? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7. Thank you. Yeah. I like the idea.
Hey, my name is Gus Butler. I'm with Space Erase. If you want,
Slow down. No, you're talking really slowly and speaking to the mic.
All right, so hey, my name is Gus Butler. I'm with Space Erase. You can find me at spaceerase.us. You can email me your resume at admin@spaceerase.us. What I'm trying to do is low Earth orbital debris removal. So I need AI engineers to do object detection discrimination. The main problem is there's a ton of orbital debris in low Earth orbit, and we need to take it down. It's going to be a $50 trillion problem over the next 50 years. And we're going to have continuous deployments to ISS and other unmanned missions going up in orbit. So we're going to make 1 to 2 meter-sized rockets to track, discriminate, kill low Earth orbital debris. Just drag it into the atmosphere. So I need mechanical engineers, aerospace engineers, AI engineers, the whole gamut of people. This is a brand new company. I'm writing SBIRs for NASA, DoD, and Space Force. So if you want to hop on the crazy train, it's going fast now. Development is going to be starting soon. Trying to get development money for the seed stage of development, and then hopefully build within 1 year. Now, the only stipulation, since this is a space object, it's going to have ITAR regulations, so I can only handle U.S. citizens and green card holders. That's the only stipulation. Either way, still email me your resume at admin@spaceerase.us. Thank you.
I don't see any volunteers for anybody. Who else? We got?
Hello, my fellow intelligent friends. My name is Mujahid. If you hear me clap once, if you hear me clap twice, if you hear me clap 3 times. Awesome, awesome. Well, my idea is purely being able to connect. Well, let's start with this question. How many startup founders do we have here? Raise your hand. Nice. How many startup founders aspire to have money or would like to get more money for their businesses? Awesome. So my goal is to purely connect people who are in the small and medium businesses or startups with potential investors, and the goal is to use it via a chatbot. So you just write your ideas and you say, let's say, I'm ESG friendly as an investor. I want someone who is supportive for the Latino community, let's say, and I want them to be in generative AI. And then the other side of the spectrum would be the businesses that they want to collect funds, and you can say how much you're willing to give from your company, and then what type of investor are you looking, and the business model will do a credit assessment for both, and we score and connect both of them using a dashboard. I already have a small MVP, and I would love to work and improve that. I did pitch the idea to a few people. I saw a few interests also, and I'm really interested to pursue this model in the MENA region. I have a lot of contacts in Dubai and Saudi. I know this will be very successful in Silicon Valley because we saw a lot of hands seeking money and investments. But I might pursue it here in this hackathon or not. But if you're interested, come speak with me and let's see if we can work on this. If you have any questions, I'll be around, and I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you guys today. Thank you.
Who wants to go next?
Who hasn't gone?
Do we have hydration apps with UI guide?
Yeah, they're coming on down.
Okay, hi, my name's Arnav. I'm a high schooler currently, and this is Rohan. So we're currently developing a health app on SwiftUI, something that can help you just in everyday life when it comes to hydration or exercise, stuff like that. It's pretty simple. We're just looking for people who can help us in SwiftUI, help us with our questions we might have because we are quite new to SwiftUI and app building. So if anyone's interested, please let us know. Thank you.
So we have this interesting project, finger language recognition ML model.
Netflix? Is it Netflix? You want Netflix?
No, this one.
Okay, my laptop. You gotta move it over.
Hello, my name is Prasenjit. Can you hear me? Oh, okay. My name is Prasenjit. So my plan for the hackathon is to just recognize the finger recognitions. I got this data sets is not my data set. So there are some Kaggle competitions going on. From there, I got the good data sets, and my plan is to do the training on the data sets and find out the very polished models. And I have some bigger plan on this. I'm doing some projects on the use of this. Some blind or someone's want to just driving the cycles and they want to control something by just hand signal or something. So this is very useful. Models which can going to recognize what is the language it can tell, and also I'm planning to make it in the TensorFlow Lite, where I can run in the Raspberry Pi and small IoT devices. Yep. Any questions?
All right.
I'm taking photos.
All right.
Let's just put the immersion.
Yep.
Okay, it's not working, so it's not meant to be.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, all right, here we go. Hey everyone, I am Blockchain John. I'm normally the host of Lightning Talks, but now I'm here pitching my idea, Chippy. So this here is Chippy. It's a basic website on the front end, but on the back end it uses blockchain. Right? So Chippy is a positive social sharing imaging platform that utilizes interplanetary file system, which is a decentralized image sharing platform where you can upload your images on the decentralized protocol, upload them to Chippy, and you can earn crypto by people giving you little hearts for liking your images. So that is the basic idea behind Chippy. So what I'm looking for is basically somebody to build a website, or somebody who knows how to build websites on the front end and how to use blockchain. Because I got a bunch of test tokens. So I guess I just want to use them. They're just sitting in my wallet doing nothing. So yeah, I want to try out this idea just to see if we can make it work. And so it's going to tether blockchain RPCs, IPFS imaging sharing on the back end. So that's pretty much two things. It's just doing callbacks from the blockchain to the front end of the website, and IPFS the same thing, just doing callbacks to the front end. So the end user gets a really nice, easy experience of just clicking the hearts. And at the end, if you end up in the top 100, or specifically the top 3, every single month you get to earn coins, which is pretty cool. Categories, there'd be like, inspirational quotes, cool images, animal pics, stuff like that. And obviously about and how to. And on the top right, you can see there's the wallet you pretty much got to sign in with your wallet. So you don't need an email address. You just plug in your wallet and you're good to go. So yeah, I don't know. That's just my idea. But I'm letting you guys know right now, I am actually not going to be available this weekend. I just wanted to pitch the idea and just kind of get you guys' feedback. So I got about a minute if you guys have any questions real quick on anything about this. Andrew?
RPC.
RPC. There you go. Thank you. Thank you.
It's basically a way to call some service or
Like an API.
Yeah, but yeah, basically. Anything else? No? Great. Thank you guys. Ooh, I'm sweating.
Great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, we still. Anyone else want to pitch an idea, or maybe you signed up? Yeah. Next.
Hi everyone, I'm Sambuddha. We can make this a bit more interactive. So how many of you have tried prompt engineering? And how many of you love prompt engineering? So what we figured is prompt engineering isn't really engineering. It's like undeterministic. You try a bunch of things, it works, some things don't work. And when something is undeterministic, who do you think does better? A human with like 5 test cases or a machine which have millions of data? Obviously a machine. So we're building this platform where you can give it your query. We will personalize the prompt, figure out based on the query, what's the right prompt, call the LLM, do the parsing, clean up all of that, and then just give you the response. So if any of you want to give us feedback, I'm going to be sitting there. We're called 1EAI. And yeah, I'm just looking for like early testers. Hope we make something useful for everyone. Thank you.
Anyone else want to pitch something? Okay, yeah, see. Yeah.
I'm doing it. All right, we have a couple of ideas. I think we're gonna follow the other group. So we're gonna take votes, guys. So who wants to start?
So one of the ideas that we have is basically a video calling app, like a one-on-one video calling, where. Okay. Is that better?
Live stream cameras.
Yes.
So one-on-one video calling app with icebreaker questions popping up. So imagine you're trying to talk to a new person. You know you're in the process of dating or something, and you're just trying to get to know each other. This app will help you with some icebreaker questions, so you don't have to put in efforts, and you can just focus on talking about yourself or getting to know the other person. So just a mix of Google Meet, like a one-on-one, with some questions popping up time to time. That's all.
Personalized.
Yeah, I mean, sure, it can be personalized. Like over time, like you can read other person's profile, and then the questions could be more catered to the interest of the other person or your interests. Yeah. What do you guys think about like how many of you guys might want to use this? Next idea? Okay. I mean, I'm just getting the votes.
We can do that in the end.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Yes. So it's a very basic idea, but when there's a fire accident in a building, so how would you make sure that everybody's out of the building? So if we have a camera and we continuously capture images and see how many people are getting in and getting out, so we can make sure the people are out of the building when there's an accident. So we can do some AI object detection stuff and do this.
So the next idea was about AI podcaster. So basically, you just give a particular topic, like machine learning, and you will get a podcast as an output, wherein you can even customize it like as though Lex Fredman is like talking to somebody, like whomever you want to. Like we are trying to figure that out. So this is the idea. Basically, give an input and you will get the podcast as an output. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Satya. So I just met this awesome team and we were trying to pitch our ideas internally. So this is something I just came up for Hackathon, but it's a real world problem. So over the last 10 years, I moved 4 different states and recently I moved from Mali like a month ago. And the biggest pain point that I saw when I moved with my family is that I need to update my address. So I want to build something like address.com or something like that, a single page web application where people can go and update their address and boom, it updates every place like discover.com, MX or healthcare. Because right now USPS does that, but it's not like 100%. So I want to solve a real world problem here. So that's about it. Awesome.
Yeah, can we take the votes, please?
Second and last.
Well, which one was the second one?
So the fire one and the address.
I love the address idea, guys. That's pretty useful. Yeah, that's.
Wait. Okay, one second.
Say the ideas one at a time.
Yeah, like how many of you like the address one? Can you just raise hands, please? Can you count? Can you count?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8 to 9 people. Yes.
8. Okay.
And
How
more
about
than
the
that.
fire accidents in buildings?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Not bad.
The AI podcaster.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
Ooh. We've already made that, guys.
Yeah. We will. Video plus like the video plus icebreaker like.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Guys.
6, 7. Okay.
It's a tie.
This was not expected.
Okay, but yeah, thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
so
your
much.
input.
Thank you. Anybody else want to pitch ideas? Don't be shy.
If there's no other hackathon idea pitches, then we could move on to lightning talks. And we're also going to have pizza later, but because the event doesn't have a sponsor, it would be really appreciated if you guys could donate money for food for this weekend, because otherwise I'm going to have to pay for it or something. But Eric, who is the executive director of the Hacker Dojo, is here, so let's give him a round of applause. And I think he's... Okay. There's a tip jar if you want to give us cash. There's a Venmo for the Hacker Dojo. There's a QR code for that Venmo even. And there you can go to the hackerdojo.org website and donate money there. But we'd really appreciate it. So what should we do now? Should we start doing lightning talk? Should we start eating pizza? What should we do?
Yeah, take a break.
Okay, we're going to take a 5-minute break, and then we're going to do lightning talks. And here's Blockchain John.
You want to take over, or are you going to still do lightning talks?
No, I could.
Yeah. I just want to let you guys know really quick, make sure you guys are on the Discord. There's a bunch of QR codes around Hacker Dojo. Join the Discord because there's a hackathon channel there, and you guys will have views.
Yeah, we also have water and coffee in the back there.
Drink plenty of coffee.
And that's what I've got to I want all the people to find Yeah, the only thing
Oh, you're just. Oh, this one was awesome. Okay, never mind. Sorry for wasting your time. After that, after COVID happened, so I talked to It's fine. It's based in Minnesota. So I did like a study. Yeah, that's kind of where I am right Yeah, exactly. Thanks for talking to me.
Is anybody an announcement? Is anybody interested in making an app for food delivery to homeless? Android.
Can we turn this on? Testing. All right. We are going to get ready for lightning talks. So I have a couple quick announcements. First, Lightning Talks is a Hacker Dojo tradition where every Friday people give 5-minute talks. We also we have some questions on the Discord. We have I think Jim was asking on the Discord who was like the guy talking about AI and automatic prompt engineering. So I don't remember who that was, but one of you was talking about AI prompt engineering, and there's somebody looking. Jim is looking for you in the Discord. But yeah, so what we're going to do next, I think, is we're going to go through these lightning talks, and they're called lightning talks because they're not very long. And these are being live streamed on YouTube, so keep that in mind. Who's our first lightning talk speaker? It says build Gen AI apps. Didi? Didi Sharma. Do we have Didi Sharma in the building? I don't know. I don't remember who that is. Okay, here he is. All right. So, yeah. So for lightning talks, we kind of need you to be quiet so that we can give people a chance to give their traditional Friday lightning talks at Hacker Dojo. If you want to talk amongst yourselves, we'd appreciate it if you talked in the classroom. That way we can keep this room a little bit quiet for lightning talks. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Are you ready? Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. Oh, should I drag it?
He wouldn't be here though.
Oh, it's somebody from. Yeah. Yeah. I thought it was somebody here.
Hold on. Okay, go ahead. Hey people, hello. Folks, my name is D.D. Sharma, and I'm going to talk about, can you all hear me back there? First of all, it's great to see so many of you coming on Friday night. I think you all deserve a round of applause. So I'm going to present a demo of a Gen AI platform that we are building. The idea here is that this platform will allow developers to build Gen AI-based applications, build, operate, share, integrate, as well as monetize those applications. What you see on the screen, it's relatively small, but the URL is hypothetical.dev. That is hyperthetical.dev. And all you need to do is put your user, and it will generate a key that you can use. And the key will exist there until you actually release the cache of your browser. So I'm going to give you a short demo here. So I just generated a key. Now I can actually create an application here. So I go here, nodes. So nodes are basically programmable objects. These are GUI components that you can simply drag and drop on the canvas and create an application quickly. So here I'm going to, I think I need to get a little bit closer. I cannot see from there.
You want to put the mic here?
Oh yeah, thank you. All right, so the way to build an application is really straightforward. The application starts with an input node, which I just added here, and it ends with a return node, which is actually the output. And in between, if I want to have another programmable object with the node, I'm going to pull one AI conversation node here, like that. And if I want to supply some data, I can pull out a data node from there, and I can connect them. I want to connect this input node to this message field here. You can't see? Oh, thank you. Are you able to see it now, or maybe let me make it bigger?
Can you maximize the screen? The next box is black. I don't know if you can. There we go.
All right. How about now? You can see it? Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm blocking some of you, but it's really simple. I can connect the output of this with the return node. Like that.
And I can add a prompt here. I can say, my question could be, as a network engineer, okay. And I can save it simply by clicking the save button, save my graph, and then I can, it actually generates a REST endpoint that you can run from outside as well. I run it here. I think something happened here. Save. Yeah, for some reason it's having some problem. It should really be giving me an input screen where I can ask the question and it will give me the answer right there. So this is a very simple application. What you can see here on the left side. Yeah, I think my time is up. But happy to take any questions.
What's it called? How could someone get it if they wanted to?
Yeah, the product is called Hypernodes, and the website is hypothetical.dev. Any other questions?
Let's give it up for Didi.
Thank you.
Yeah, that sounds like a really cool website. Who wants to give the next lightning talk? And I mean, on the list we have something about open ownership. So if whoever wrote that wants to be next. Okay, I see a hand. All right. The other thing I want to point out is let's try to be quiet while the lightning talks are going on, and then after lightning talks, you guys can be as loud as you want. But if you want to talk in the classroom, you can. But yeah, so let's have another amazing lightning talk.
All right. Hello, I'm Connor, and I'm talking about open ownership, and I have a proposal here. So first I'll just give a little intro on open ownership. So the question is, what would be the fairest agreement for working on a project? And what is the most effective process for managing a project? I know those are two different questions. As a worker, what is the best deal for me? And what is the best for the project? So a couple weeks ago, I presented open ownership as an answer for that. Not like the answer, but maybe a potential answer. So it's an agreement and a process where ownership in a for-profit company is continuously distributed to the contributors based on the size of their contributions. And the company is managed then by the shareholders, proportional to their shares. I'm currently running a startup with this system, with Didi, and I'd like to start a workshop here at the dojo that's focused on both building projects with the system and also experimenting with or proving other working models like this, which are alternatives to the for-profit or the free open source software systems, which I think both tend to benefit large for-profit companies and their owners. I'll call this maybe Society Lab, this event. So I'm just curious. Well, first of all, does anybody have any questions about open ownership or Society Lab? Raise your hands. Answer them.
So what is the product that your startup?
So my startup, which uses this system, is selling software as a service. It's an AI company for building a larger system out of prompts. And Didi was demoing it earlier. But doesn't have to be the only company. In fact, I'd love it if other people would bring their own companies that would, or even hobby projects that they want to have help with, and get help, and compensate people for the help that shares. Any other questions? So part of the purpose of this demo, or sorry, this talk, was to gauge interest. Is there anybody here who would show up for these, workshops with the goal of either working for one of these projects, maybe not so seriously, just like a few hours here and there, or has their own project that they would want to put up for other people to work? Please raise your hand. See one on that. All right. Well, I'll see about putting it up there on the calendar. Maybe I'll see you there.
Awesome. All right, who wants to give the next lightning talk?
Do we have the?
Do we have? Oh, just look outside in the building. Oh, here. Okay, I'm seeing.
Oh, okay.
All right. Cool.
Oh, wow. I need whatever. CDA, I guess. Or like display board. Give me my bags. Maybe I throw that one. This one. My laptop is officially too damaged. Just having this kind of. We seriously not have. I've done this in the past. But I haven't set up to, and I just haven't. And I just didn't bring it for today. Oh, it's Fine, yeah. I need I need either something to USB-A, or I need a display port to HDMI, or.
Does someone have?
Hello, quick question. Does anyone have a C to A adapter or a mini display port to HDMI adapter?
I mean, that's that.
What kind of adapter you need?
Oh, yes, that one should work perfectly. Thank you.
But would it work that side too?
It should.
Looks like it worked. If it fits, it will work.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. Once you're finished, can you give this back?
Sure.
Yes, I will
make this. Hello, everyone. I'm Ray. I've given a few different talks about among other things, working on my teardrop trailer, and previously it had been sort of sitting in my garage, being a bit of vaporware, and trying to get further and further along on that project to actually get it to a finished state, including doing some live streaming on Twitch and YouTube to, hopefully get some, even if I was working by myself, still having people there to help accounting, keeping me honest, and bringing it further and further along, so you can see where the paint job on this vehicle has started coming together, and so now we.
What inspired you to have a trailer? What are you gonna do?
I do a lot of traveling, especially to Burning Man regionals, and so having something like this helps with a lot of different things. Not the least of which is this is a lot easier to set up and tear down compared to having to deal with a tent, especially with the way Burning Man has been in more recent years. Figuring out ways to not sleep in a tent are usually good investments of time. Obviously, I'm not going to this year's event just because of you might see in a little bit, but trying to get things together and trying to get things further and further along. Having to do various measurements on the back to actually make sure that everything was fitting together in the right places, and you're sort of seeing the viscera of some of the installation of parts. So, but we did. Ta-da! Yes, it's actually parked outside. That's why I said to go look outside. I don't know how many of y'all actually took the hint, but it is literally parked out back. So there will be no demo. There will be a talk afterwards in the front. But I did manage to get it roadworthy. I did manage to take it out camping. Not necessarily to a regional burn like I intended for its first trip, but nonetheless, being able to, sleep inside of this thing and look up at the stars was still pretty sweet. Granted, I was focusing a lot on things that needed to make it roadworthy, like trailer wiring. So there's still a full list of stuff here, very little of which is actually. I usually time this out better. At any rate, it's sitting out it's sitting out back. Whenever y'all are ready to have a conversation about it, or whenever the talk's finished,
Yep.
Feel free to hit me up. And who wanted their adapter back?
Oh, there he is. I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Hello again. My name is James McGinn. I'm president of Solving Tornadoes. That's the main thing I'm working on right now. And I have a problem, and I'm hoping you guys can kind of help me with it. Okay? So here's the problem, or here's the situation, let's say. I consider myself the #1 expert in the world on the physics of H2O, and also referred to another category that kind of falls within that is the anomalies of H2O. So again, I want to make myself clear. I consider myself literally the #1 person in the world as an expert on this. And because of that, that brought me to #2, the physics of storms. And again, I consider myself the #1 expert in the world on this. And then #3, the physics and general flow of the atmosphere. Once again, I consider myself the #1 expert in the world on this. Now, here's the problem. I don't need you to believe me. I don't really, that won't help me. But here's the problem, though. I can't get anybody from academia to take me seriously enough to debate me. So what I'd like you guys to help with is any way you want to arrange it, maybe put up a devil's advocate. You know what I mean by devil's advocate? That means you take the alternate position and you use whatever resources you need and try to say, hey, Jim, you don't know what you're talking about. And that'll give me an opportunity to say, yes, I do, and then show you some facts along those lines. So that's just kind of a general request. That's the problem I'm having right now, is that I'm kind of invisible to them. Because I feel like I'm so far ahead of them, you know. Now, that puts me in the nutcase category, so, and that's the problem. That's the problem. I need to get out of the nutcase category, and the only way I know to get out of it is to have a real debate. So again, my name is James McGinn, president of Solving Tornadoes. Thank you. Bye-bye. Smartwatch?
Yeah.
Wait. I'm supposed to be leading. No, go for it.
Oh, okay. I was just going to follow the slide.
No, we're gonna finish. We have to do all the rest of lightning talks.
First of all, you can carry on.
John.
Hi, this is Balaji. So, a software consultant. I'm working for different fintech companies and also some hardware companies as well. I came up with the idea about a smartwatch, smart glass, which is a flip-flop, like you have seen Samsung's flip-flop phone, which can be used like a phone or iPad, like. So similar concept I'm trying to see whether we can use smartwatch as a smart glass, which can like a flip-flop, like. So when you have the watch, which can be converted into two glasses. I mean, this is a cat wearing a smart glass, but can be a watch if you fold it. It's a kind of a foldable glass, we can say. So this is kind of a animal-based. If you take the cat eyes, it is like this, and they're so big. So this has a kind of special apparatus to visualize, but it has a transparent glass to see through, but it can be color-coded to cut out the light outside, so it can project the screen like to visualize as some 3D animations and that. So there are other glasses we can create, like based on the chameleon. Chameleon, you have seen animal which can change colors according to the surroundings. So there is other way we can create the glass which can reflect based on the environment. It changes color. That is also possible. Recently, I saw a month ago, one guest presented a camera glass. It was very unique. He had some golden glass with some camera embedded in that. It is not visible, but he showed us a demo here also. That inspired me to see whether we can develop similar to that line. So the other ones are similar glasses with different models. So these are generated using AI though. If you take snake eyes, they can see infrared than our visual type of colored one. They see infrared. So we can develop something like that based on different animals' visual context so that we can see different picture in a different waves. So that way we can see heat map also. And if you take eagles are more sharp eyes because the depth of their vision is more. We can that type of dimensionality we can include in the glasses, which can pinpoint accurately which to target and see. So that is kind of a smartwatch with the eagle inspired one. That can be converted into watch also when you fold it as a watch and glass. So this is another way of depth glass and a depth watch also. So these are the different models and can be used as a 3D animation they can visualize. Yeah, that's all my idea. Any questions?
What does it say? Human language. Human language. We'll talk about human language and machine language. Have someone there?
Hi all. My name is Prasenjit. I'm just sharing my one of the previous project I did. This is something like I have worked on some ML model where I can use human language I can transfer to the CLI. CLI is nothing but a machine understanding language. So machine have some commands like how you do for the Unix or SQLs, the similar stuff. So human language can be transferred to the machine language or any of the machine language with different IoT have a different kind of machine languages. So this NLP I made to have them. There's some slides I made that time, so I'm just sharing the same slide. So what I have used the open NLP transformer models. So this open NLP transformer models have this is open source. Is Harvard has been done this NLP models. This is not NLP models actually. This is help to build the NLP models. And we have used something like TensorFlow on top of this. And by that, the model has been trained. We have the enough data, and it can communicate with the different IoTs. We have some certain IoT devices, and if I can get some specific IoT device which can have the proper training data. Also, I can make the model for that particular IoT model. Yeah. Thanks, everyone. Any questions?
So where is the training data coming from?
Training data I downloaded from some websites, and the training data we had some our labs. We have some training data, so it's very much our some of the IoT in our company data I have used to make the training. So it's enough to language and training. So whatever the usual logs are there, we have captured the logs and they have the proper sheets from there. I just make the training data. No questions? Thank you, guys.
Okay, that's it for Lightning Talks. Thanks so much for listening to Lightning Talks and for our wonderful speakers. And maybe next time we'll do Lightning Talks before the hackathon, so it's a little bit better organized, but that's okay, live in life. You guys can hang out here and make friends and work on projects and eat pizza and do whatever you guys want. And but you're not supposed to sleep over. So eventually we'll kick you out. But you can come back tomorrow morning.
Let me mention one more thing. Again, the Discord is a very powerful tool you guys can use for, because we're going to kick you guys out around 10 o'clock, right? Any guest that's here, you guys are going to have to be excused at 10 o'clock. But if you guys are going to hang out afterwards via Discord, you guys can video chat there, voice chat there, phone call there, file share there, screen share there. Yeah, you can have your whole group there. And pretty much anybody that's not your group, just go ahead and mute them manually. And you can just have your group there work all night long or for the next 36 hours straight. Yeah, drink plenty of coffee. But please use Discord. It's a big, powerful tool. There's QR code on that door frame there. You see the door frame?
Oh,
yeah. You scan the QR code. There's also a QR code at the entrance. Same thing with the website. Go to hackerdojo.org. You can join Discord on there, okay? All right, you guys. Enjoy.
Okay.
Let's go take a little walk. Hack the planet. Let's go see how many groups there are. Wow, that's cool. Hello, hello. Who's your guys' representative? Who wants to talk about your project? What are you guys doing?
Alex, you have the one-liners.
No? No? Top secret stuff?
Our app idea is called Pantry. The one-line marketing pitch is it's local food bartering. Essentially, we want people to have the ability to find food that they're willing to barter for in their area. So kind of like Craigslist, but like with the focus on bartering for food. Ideally, yeah, accessibility and affordability. We'd love to kind of serve like underserved areas, e.g., like islands, for example, probably have a lot of problems getting stuff delivered to them.
Or like universities with college students that student loans.
Yeah, so stuff like that. Pantry, local food bartering, with the focus on bartering.
Thank you. All right. What are you guys up to? What's your guys' project? Who wants to be the speaker?
Our project is pothole tracking. Oh, pothole tracking. We're gonna try to track potholes and then bother city leaders about getting them fixed, and try to That's our city leader.
We got a person from city council, so this is like probably legit, right? And we actually got an ML expert as well. We got CI/CD, 2 front end, 2 back end. So yeah, I think we got the perfect team to get this.
All right, thank you. All right, next team. What are you guys working on? Who wants to be the speaker?
Yeah. So, okay, this is a project temporarily called Community Labels that basically will help you find information about products that companies usually will not tell you. For example, ecological information, like how many CO2 the production of a product consumes, nutrition information that usually is not provided, like in wine, and how healthy the ingredients of a food is. And these are just some ideas, but we can expand it as we find more user journeys. But so far, that's what we're thinking. Initially, the data would be coming from the admins, but maybe we could expand it for like crowdsourced data.
So this is what I see on Friday, and by Sunday,
let's see.
Rule the world.
So we're going to be open for investment soon, so investors get ready.
Okay, perfect. All right, thank you. All right, do you guys have projects? Yep. All right, here we go. Let's put your idea.
Our project idea is trying to create a Blender add-on that will take effectively an audio file and visualize it. So you'd have a particle system that would take in an input as an audio file, and then the particle system would be animated to sort of sync with the audio file and change color and so on.
So it'll give you a bunch of really cool effects at your disposal very quickly. So oftentimes it takes a lot of editing work to get those kind of effects. Here you can do it in like 5 seconds. Yeah, high school kids. So.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You got a project going on? You have a project? No, just hanging out? Okay.
What do you think? What do you think?
It's awesome.
This feels like a winner.
Yes. It's a good event. Yeah.
I do have experience. Yeah.
No, do you have it? Do you have a project that you're working on? You're working on a project right now? You got a team or just you?
My co-founder is gonna join me tomorrow.
Do you want to pitch your idea, speak about your idea right now? Go ahead.
Is it on YouTube?
Go ahead.
Hi everyone, I'm Sambuddha. I'm building Wani AI. So how many of you have done prompt engineering? And how many of you like doing prompt engineering? Probably very few. What we believe is prompt engineering is not really engineering, it's undeterministic. So rather than a human doing it, a machine should do it. So you give us your query, we figure out what's the best way to call the LLM, call it, clean the response, parse it, and give it back to you. So you don't have to spend time doing prompt engineering and getting into the rabbit hole. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. All right, you guys working on a project? All right, do you guys want to pitch your idea here?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead. Anything you want to talk about? That's your project that you're working on. It's okay. Hackathon. Whatever you want.
Okay.
What are you guys working on?
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm working on this finger recognitions. So
You're doing sign language, right?
yes, different signs. So if you different signs, it will say 1, 2, 3, 4. So without touch anything, I can with signs I can tell okay, this is a signs, and I can send the commands to the IoT devices, and I can control remotely, and it will be helpful for the blinds or if I am driving somewhere or huge noise over there. How can I communicate with the devices? So this will really helpful. So I have the bigger target. I'll go small stuff to complete. First, for these competitions, I'll make the models which can recognize the hand, and Kaggle has give the very good data. So I am reusing this data and find out how can I fine tune the models, and how can I basic recognitions can be done over there. Yeah. Thank you so much.
What do you guys have so far? Anything? Or are you guys just building up your ideas? Okay. So this is what you guys have now? Huh?
I'm just downloading all this data, fine tuning something.
And then, wow, there it is. There it is. That's cool, man.
This also. So this kind of graph we're going to get. That's our goal and the achievements. We'll see up with the
All right. So we'll see you in 2 days, eh?
Yes.
All right. Do you two have a project? Do you have a project? No project? Okay. Project? Are you guys working on a project? No project? Okay. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Let me let's go check outside, see what's going on outside.
Like the only reason they're doing it is someone's behind the scenes.
Yeah, this was a nice event. We had like 60 attendees. Nice.
Super smooth on
Online で流れそうですね。